Seniors, food and life. Worked hard all our lives trying to do things right. Seniors, food and life. Cooking food all the time, think I missed a rhyme. Seniors, food and life. Marie and Tommy, husband and wife.
Everybody, welcome back to Seniors Food and Life. I'm Tom.
I'm Marie.
Well, what we decided, we were just talking, we haven't been on for a long time. Life is moving along us pretty fast. Both have channels, other channels that we've been working on. And I don't want to neglect this channel here because you know why? There's a lot of subscribers that we have. It's only a couple hundred, but they're pretty loyal to us, and we wanted to just start making more content on here. So what we were doing, we were talking about going back in time, back to when we were younger, and we would go out to different places or get special treats. Okay,
That we can't have no more.
No, we can't really have no more. Is right, and that's our choice because of I'm a type 2 diabetic. Nothing wrong with Marie, but she complies with what I do and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool to have somebody stands by your side and she eats what she wants, really.
Sometimes I comply.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go.
Yeah. So, anyways, but what we were talking about today was back in the day we used to go into the city with with our families and stuff like that before we were married, and bagels were big, especially big on the East Coast, New York. Especially, and then later on in life, once we were like in high school and stuff like that, we would get these different bagels and stuff, and it would call the Everything Bagel.
Everything Bagel.
So the Everything Bagel, you know how it came about?
They do everything together and just throw it in.
You don't know that.
Yeah, they did.
No. It was back back out. I believe it was Woodside, Queens. I'm not too sure. I just read it a couple days ago about it, but it was actually invented in 1973 and became pretty famous in 1980. What happened was a baker, after pulling all the trays out, because they do a whole bunch of bagels on it, season them, and then took the pans and dumped them together. All right, and the result was that you had from the salt bagel, you had from the sesame bagel, poppy seed bagel, onion, and garlic, okay? And that was all together. And he started making that.
That's what I said. He put it all together.
You don't know that. Anyway, so, long story short, here we are, many moons after, and my wife decided to come up with a sandwich, okay, that we would get. Actually, I got it. I started this back in the day because look at that. Okay, now this is a chaffle. Now a chaffle is a mixture. Marie, explain exactly what a chaffle is.
Well, this chaffle has 2 eggs, any cheese that you want. I use the shredded cheeses. What is it? Monterey Jack and cheddar. Also, I put cream cheese in it. And then I put the spices, whatever spice you want. But this time we're using the Everything Bagel spice that we got.
So now, a neighbor of ours, okay, who has since moved, all right, sent us this right here. And this is, it is McCarthy's Everything Bagel Seasoning. It gets 2 ounces to sample. And this was the home run. So, my wife a couple weeks ago, she said, I'm going to make some chaffles. Okay, I can't eat bread because I'm a type 2 diabetic. Plus, I'm doing keto. So, keto, no bread. All right. And I'm good with it. I've been doing it for a while now. Going on 6 years, 7 years. Oh, possibly 10. And she decided to come up with this after we got the package from our neighbor. And this lady used to own a spice shop. So she knows her stuff about the different spices. So I said, what are we going to do with Everything Bagel spice?
Yeah, because we don't make the bread no more.
I would make homemade bagels and stuff. So Marie came up with the idea to make this chaffle. Now, how it became to be with salami, okay? This is Genoa salami and cream cheese on here. And how this came about, okay, take a bite. How this all came about was I found that when I was a kid, I used to go stay with my godfather, my father's brother. And he lived out in Little Neck, Queens. And we would go like 11 o'clock at night. We'd get in a car and he'd drive down to like a dead-end street, okay, which they had in Long Island. There's a little bit of a wooded area. And you see it was a well-traveled path. We walked down this little gully, come up, back up, and into a parking lot. And it was the back of a building. And this building was a bagel place, but large scale. So you would go in, there was a corridor that you could walk through and you're watching everybody making the bagels go out front and they would make you a bagel. So my uncle knew that I liked garlic and onion, so he ordered me a garlic and onion bagel. With cream cheese and Genoa salami on it. And I'm looking at him, because back then I was a finicky eater. What are you laughing at? Anyway, out this thing comes and it's all wrapped up and we sit down at the table, okay? We had our drinks, me, my cousin, and my uncle. And I bit into this thing and I got to tell you what, it was the best thing since sliced bread.
Because it was a sliced bagel.
So I would tell everybody about it. I would make this at home when I would get bagels. And, and everybody laughed at me.
I looked at him like, I don't know about that, but I tasted it, boy. Now, how does this taste compared to your bagel?
Oh.
Just chew. Oh. So, to the bagel shop, did you have to go to the back door and knock on it and say, hey, Harry's here?
No, Ivan.
Knock, knock.
But,
let me in.
Okay, so this is very cheesy.
Yeah,
okay?
because everything's in.
You know, it's in there. But I got to tell you, the texture. Let me zoom in on here. The texture of this truffle, okay, it reminds you of bread. And I got to tell you one thing. They were very, very filling. So, moral of the story is, if you're doing a low carb or watching what you eat and stuff like that, this is your good option. The reason why they put them into a small waffle maker is because it spreads it out, puffs it up a little bit better in between, and it works out pretty good. So there's the alternative, right there.
Can I talk?
What are you asking me for? You don't ask me before when you want to talk.
The outside's nice and crunchy, but the inside's a little squishy because of the cream cheese and stuff, so it comes out pretty good.
Yeah, so
almost like you toasted it.
So we got 6 out of the batch, so that was 2 eggs.
2 eggs.
Maybe a cup and a half of cheese.
I might have put a little bit more, maybe 2 cups of cheese.
Okay, maybe 2 cups.
Trying to stretch it.
2 cups of cheese, and how much cream cheese in there?
Not that much.
What are you showing me for? So it was probably maybe a third, quarter of a cup.
Yeah, probably.
And to put it in there, and I got to tell you, it makes it nice, nice and fluffy type of thing.
And a teaspoon of this.
And a teaspoon of that mixed into the mixture. So yeah, changing things up, you can't go wrong. So since the last time we talked, I believe that we were talking about starting a hydroponic.
Yep.
A garden inside, so I bought 2 of them. I had one that we first started with, and I got to tell you, green thumb over here, we got a lot of basil come up out of it, which was fantastic. That's what I wanted because I like to pick my herbs as I'm cooking, and Marie does the same thing. So we got that going right now. Plus, out here in Vegas now, today's supposed to be like 103, 104 degrees. So we're sort of locked inside. We have a swimming pool here and stuff, but it's
hot.
It's just
Water.
too hot. Very hot. So, now, what have you been doing with your channel? With your Meg's Mysteries?
Meg's Mysteries.
What have you been doing?
Oh, yeah, Wednesdays. I have a new thing on Wednesdays. It's called Legends Reborn. So it's some of the old ones, but it's all legends and stuff. That's a series. I'm going to do about 10 of them. And then I'm going to go on to another series on Wednesday at 2 o'clock our time. Pacific time.
You always catch me with a mouthful.
Also, I have my regular stories on Sundays now at 2 o'clock.
You switched it.
I switched it from Saturday to Sunday because I figured people are too busy on Saturdays.
Okay. Explain a little bit more about the legends.
The legends are like the Rougarou,
Bigfoot.
things like that.
More or less
Mystical.
like stories that everybody would know something about or heard something about it. Okay.
But they're my original stories.
I am trying to get my wife here to do a live. To get up and explain a little bit about on there. She gets quite a few people that leave messages and stuff. She don't want to do it. And I say, if you want to grow your channel, you got to do it. You got to get out and be more assertive into there. No, I don't want to do it. So
I'll try. We'll see.
Leave a comment down below if you want to see Marie do a live. What's the big thing?
I get nervous.
Oh, for crying out loud, you get nervous.
Because this is how I do it. I write my story, and then I read my story, and then I record my story. Put it on YouTube. So you don't have to see my face.
That's bullcrap.
Reading.
No. We're going to change that thing up a little bit. I think it's a little bit more interesting. And, even with the new stuff with YouTube and stuff, what they're coming up with and saying, the faceless and all that, faceless videos and podcasts and stuff like that, they're doing away with it, hammering people. Left and right, so.
And you got to do your research because you don't know what they're doing. They keep changing everything.
Yeah, something about AI and everything like that. So, on the other hand, physically, we've been doing pretty well.
Yeah.
I had to get back on the horse again because I started cheating. I make the excuse, for the other channel, for the Sunday Dinner Chef, I got to taste this pasta and stuff.
You haven't been doing that. You've been very good for how many months now? You stopped?
About 5 months
5
now.
months you've been really strict.
Yeah.
I've been not strict.
Yeah. And the reason why I'm doing that is because the doctor put me on insulin. I swore up and down I was never, ever going to be put on insulin. So, but it works. It really does. So it sort of shut my mouth about it. And I've been feeling really good. I mean, just what happened was I started breaking out and I started itching because of the high sugar.
And the medicine.
And one medication I was taking actually drops your B12. And what happens with that is your nerve endings, and it'll turn into dry patches and stuff like that. But I'm sort of weaning myself off that, and I've been taking a lot more B12.
And it's been getting better.
It's getting better, yeah. But it's time. It took a long time for me to get to where I'm at, eating poorly. But overall, I lost a lot of weight. But you're doing good. Marie, there's nothing wrong with Marie.
I could lose a little bit more weight.
Well, everybody can. But at our age, the idea is people run to the doctor and get medication right off the bat. They don't research. With today's research, you can get on your computer, even on your phone, and look up different medications and stuff.
That's how you found out about the bee.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Because he does a lot of research on that stuff.
Well, for the keto channel and stuff like that, because I want to make sure.
Yeah, but for yourself to see what was going on with you. You didn't run to the doctor right away. You researched it first to see what's going on so you can ask a question to the doctor when you get there.
Well, because you only got 10 or 15 minutes with the doctor. And then out the door he goes. So nobody can get really healed. It seems to be more or less, I don't want to turn this into the keto channel, but
no.
I don't want to, it turns out to be where you just go and get medicated and sent home and see you in 90 days. So.
Well, this is our life. This is what we're talking about. This is food and life.
Yeah, I understand that.
You could say that. The other thing is when you get the doctor, we go together sometimes. We haven't in a while. But it takes him 2 seconds for me because I go, I'm good. And then you can have my time. So you can have maybe 15 minutes instead of 10 minutes.
The only reason why they wanted you to come in with me because I argue with the doctor. That's all I do is I argue with him. Why? How come?
Yeah. So. Well, I say no. They want to put me on something. I say, No.
This is really good. You got to try this. Really
Yeah,
do.
this is good.
No, this is good with also with prosciutto.
This is good with
Olive oil.
pastrami. Let's do a pastrami and a rye like we did the last time. But do everything bagel.
Now,
Chocolate.
a friend of mine, a YouTube friend of mine, okay, who we met up with, we've been friends since we both started keto, probably or making videos, probably a week apart. Ketorific journey with Mike. Mike's Ketorific Journey is what it is. He made a video. He said, "Tom, you got to watch this." He made a chaffle, okay, and put caraway seeds in it, okay. I'm going to tell you, you know, if you think about it, or if you weren't paying attention to see what you were eating, you would swear that it was rye toast that you were eating. Tastes just like it. And that blew me away. I mean, so, and also these things here. There is another friend of mine. His brother, Man Kitchen Recipes, Kevin. Kevin sent me an email about his brother's grandson just was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and you know, want to know about the chaffles and stuff like that. So what we did was on my channel, whenever I make or Marie makes the chaffles, we call them JJ's
world
famous chaffles, and I made cheeseburgers with it and stuff like that. So the little guy, I think he was like 7 or 8 years old. Maybe
I don't know.
He got a kick out of it, and but that's what it's all about, family, extended family, and that's why we started this right here. I mean, showing around, what we were growing out there, but it was just like another facet that we could do.
Meet a lot of people on.
I met a ton of people that I never thought that would happen. Doing this.
Yep.
So all right. So with the chaffle, all right. Cheeseburgers you can make ham and cheese, whatever you can do. We have the 2 small little mini dashes that you would make these with, and the sky's the limit. There's another guy, just Jason Keto. Okay, and that's what he does. His channel revolves around making chaffles, and he goes into it. So there's quite a few people.
You can probably make these in a regular
Talk a lot.
a regular waffle machine, like a square one or whatever, and you can make them like that and take them apart. So many different things, but I like that little one. They have a flat one too that makes it almost like a bun.
Yeah.
A flat bun.
I gotta try that one again. We haven't. I got that from Drunken Chef. Drunken Chef Barbecue.
The only thing, it doesn't come as crunchy as this. It doesn't have the little nooks and crannies in it.
We didn't let it go long enough, I don't think.
Oh.
So, anyway.
They look like little pancakes.
Yeah. So what's coming up future with your channel there, lady? Are you gonna? I'm telling you, please send. She's got to go live. She's got to do, not every time.
I need somebody to talk to. I can't just talk to the screen. Hello.
Well, you're not just talking to the screen. You're talking to your followers.
You know the funny thing is, he's in one room and I'm in the other room, and I'm answering him on my phone or on the tablet.
Keep talking.
That's how we talk. And that's what he's doing. He's eating because he wants me to talk and have nothing to say. Chew, 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 chew. Okay, so for our herbs, what I have: basil, thyme, oregano, purple basil, and parsley. So we've been harvesting a lot. You don't have to,
We've been taking them out
because they're getting too big.
We're taking them out of the hydroponic thing, and we've been putting into jars, whatever we can fit it in. Okay, and here they are. Yeah. It is so nice just to cut them, okay, and cook with them. Yeah. I mean, that's...
That one looks like you cut it a lot.
Well...
But it's fun. It's like, we were excited when they first came up. First, we didn't do it right. And then we did it again. We asked questions to Mike's Chaotic Garden.
Mike's Chaotic Garden.
He's amazing with his hydroponics.
Another good channel.
So... he helped us a lot because I kept saying, I think I killed it. And then he told me what to do, and they're working.
You explain good things really good. Go ahead.
I don't explain good things really good. I got to use my hands when I talk. Here, have a tomato.
I'll kiss you later.
Kiss you later. Have a tomato. I can see now.
Well, anyway.
Okay. No more silliness. Let's get serious.
We're gonna try to at least do this maybe once a month. We got to pick it up. Definitely got to pick it up. And we're gonna start doing a little more things out when we do go out, go to the store and stuff like that. Because out here the prices are really like anywhere else.
Yeah.
Gas prices I seen today was like $5.79 a gallon. That's crazy.
And it's not getting any better.
All the food prices jumped. Matter of fact, I went to Lowe's earlier. I had to pick up a few things that I needed to, minor repairs and stuff like that on the set when I'm making a video, and everything is up at least maybe 10-15%. It's crazy. I mean, it's just whatever the tariffs, whatever the problem was. There again, I don't get political on here, but we're in different times. We are definitely in different times, and I don't see it changing, because once people start making money, you know what I mean. All of a sudden now they're going to lower the prices. The other thing out here is restaurants are taking a hit, big time. I was talking to a guy. I was at the store the other day, and he happened to have a chef's coat on. And I said, "You have a place here?" Yeah. It was like a breakfast and lunch place. And we talked probably about 15 minutes. And he's saying he said, "I can't do it no more. I can't keep eating whatever. It's eating into my profit." So I said, "Wow." Well, I don't know what the answer is.
They tell you to adjust. How much more can you adjust?
Yeah, I mean, we barely go anywhere.
Yeah.
The nice thing about living here in Las Vegas, for our perspective, we don't go to the casino. We went a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we were going to go to a show, but it was canceled.
Yeah.
Because I guess not a lot of people were going or something.
Yeah. In the South Point Casino, they have a show every Thursday. Just Dennis Bono.
Music.
It's almost like I don't know if everybody remembered the Mike Douglas show, or
a variety show.
It's like a variety type of show where they would sit down, musicians would go out and magic acts and stuff like that. But it's like the cheapest show in town. It goes from 2 o'clock to 3:15, so it's an hour and 15 minutes show nonstop, the whole bit. And I think that went up also, because that used to be $7 a person. Now it's $15.
Yeah.
Okay, but still and all for $30, that ain't bad. And then after that, they have, you can go get a lunch and stuff like that. And the food there was pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Price.
And it was good.
Yeah, it was really good. But my point being is to go out and do that every week, you just can't do it. I mean, it's impossible. Even with the food prices. So I don't know how families are doing it. Younger families with kids and stuff. It's got to be really, really bad. But
so we eat pork, chicken, some beef when we can get it. But he does it in different ways, so I don't get tired of it. It's really good. So watch his channel. So
the last time Maria cooked on Seniors Food and Life here, the past couple times she made meatballs.
Yeah.
And she says, every time I go to cook on Seniors Food and Life, I make meatballs. I said, but you make them good. What's the difference?
Yeah.
Make them a different way. I mean, so take over.
I did make pork chops that time. One time. So stop chewing. What else could I make? I can't make pasta and stuff. I did make a pasta dish, the pasta pie, that you can't have anymore. So I'm running out of things. I can do chicken though, I guess. Chicken and... You just want me to cook. I know his plan. So I made truffles today because it was too hot to cook.
Yeah, I mean...
So you have a sandwich, a salad. We do a lot of salads.
We have a in a small apartment, 2 bedroom, 1 bath. And we do a lot of stuff in this place right here.
Right.
You know, I do 2 cooking shows out of it. And the other bedroom, Marie has her stuff set up. I have my stuff set up where we do the editing and everything. First floor balcony out there. I mean, so I do cook out on the balcony. I have an electric smoker that I can use, but also have a tabletop. I can, you know, butane I can put up there and, you know, make some steaks and stuff on it when I can find steaks. So the other day I just picked up a nice, it's not nice, it was expensive, and normally I wouldn't bother with it, but it was the cheapest thing in the meat case, was it was a beef shoulder.
Yeah.
Tough cut of meat. Now you would make that normally into stews, or, you know, but you would have to really cook it down.
Make it low and slow.
Yeah, I mean, to really get anything out of it. So I don't know. So our habits have changed.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, Marie said, a lot of chicken, a lot of pork.
Yeah.
Lamb, forget, lamb is worse than beef. You can't even find it out here.
Nope.
And now seafood is starting to become a little bit of a problem. Prices are going up.
Everything's going up.
So I don't know what the answer is. And it's just not here. It's not because, where we live in Las Vegas. I mean, if push comes to shove, with all the buffets that are shutting down, by the way.
Yeah. There's only 1 or 2.
Yeah. They said that Las Vegas was the #1 purchaser of shrimp.
Oh,
for restaurants and stuff like that. And that's, regardless of what anybody else says, that is starting to slow down a little bit too. But
their buffets are nothing like they used to be.
Yeah. So as far as going out, I mean, expensive.
Well, you can cook better sometimes.
Yeah,
some
but
of the restaurants.
But
you get tired. You want to break. You don't want to be in the kitchen every day.
Yeah, the problem is I'm getting older too, and standing is starting to give me a little bit of. What are you pointing at me for? You're older than me, for crying out loud. But I don't know. This getting old stuff is not made for sissies. That's for sure.
Nope.
Well, you gotta be tough as nails. I don't know. Everybody takes back about. I can remember as a kid, my mother and father talking about times are tough and everything like that. So that's just not now.
No, it was always tough. When they brought up, it was the coming out of the Depression or in the Depression. Then the war. There was wars.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
they think they spoiled us. They try to make us better.
Well, it's funny when I go to the doctor, okay, which I'm going in a week, and we're gonna have some discussion there. But when I go to the doctor, they look at your chart on the computer when you're checking in.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they start talking louder.
Yeah.
Did you bring your ID? I'm here for a checkup, not my ears. You're yelling at me. Unbelievable.
And they act like you're dumb.
So, what's your new times now?
My new times, Wednesdays at 2 o'clock for my Legends Reborn. Sundays at 2 o'clock for my original videos.
Original Mysteries.
Eggs Mysteries. Yeah. And maybe I'll be popping up live somewhere along the line.
I mean, it's...
We'll see.
People want to see you. I mean, come on. I mean...
How do you know people want to see me?
Because I heard.
Who heard?
I heard.
Who heard in that? I mean, who said that?
I heard chat.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So... But it's the thing to do. You got to get yourself out there.
Okay.
And besides, we want to make sure that YouTube understands that you're not an AI.
The way I talk, no AI could talk like me. I leave my bloopers in just to see if you're paying attention. That's what I want to tell you too. And if you can understand this.
I said to Marie, listen to some of her stuff. I said, Marie, that's why they have an editor on there. You can redo your. Nope. It is what it is. That's the way it is, and go from there. And some of the things she pronounced, I tell you what, I could crack up laughing. And she'll say, I hear you laughing there. What are you laughing at? Oh, nothing. Something on there.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. All right, everybody, listen. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that we haven't been doing this more. I like this, what we're doing right here, different parts. So we're going to take the camera out when we do go to the food store, whether they like it or not.
Yeah, some places don't let you do it.
Yeah, and we're just going to keep doing what two old fogies.
Oh, do all day.
Yeah. We don't take naps. That's for sure.
No, haven't been taking naps. I never take a nap unless I'm sick. You have to tell them to see your chaffle video if they want the chaffle recipe.
I don't know what it is, which one, but down in the description I'll leave a link to it.
It's on the keto channel.
On the keto channel to see how to make it and go from there. Got to try it. It's
really, really good.
It's pretty good, especially if you have a non-stick pan. Make this up, put it in the refrigerator, make the batter, put it in the refrigerator.
Yep.
And if you have a non-stick pan, you can pour this into the pan, okay, and then turn it over on a non-stick once one side cooks, and you can actually make like a burrito shell or.
Oh yeah, if you do it thin enough.
Yeah. Or a taco shell.
I've done that.
This same concoction here, I used to make pasta with it.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
That's another video you have on your.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I am Tom.
I'm Marie.
We'll see you next time on Seniors Food and Life.
Bye.
Seniors, food and life. Mary and Tommy, husband and wife.